All right. Before we go any further, there's a few things I want to do. So we have our React application up and running. That's great. What I want to use is I want to use a Tailwind template that I get from Tailwind Plus. But before I do that, I need to install Tailwind. So there's a few things that we have to do in order to accomplish that. So the first thing I want to do is I want to stop my development server. I need to install a couple npm packages. So since I'm using Vite, I'm going to use npm to install Tailwind and Tailwind CSS. Just run these commands here. After that's done, that's great. So you see it's all done. We need to configure Vite to import Tailwind. So again, we just have to import Tailwind here. But we need to include it in the plugins. So we call function. There we go. That's all we need to do there. The next time, let's strip some stuff out. So a lot of this junk I don't need. It came with Vite, which is great, but I actually don't need them anymore. The only ones I actually need are going to be the App.js. Let's get rid of the assets. We'll get rid of App.css, index.css. The only thing I need is main and app. And you can see I need main because it's actually going to be what is imported into my public. So if I go to index.html, you can see here, this is where I'm importing my main JSX script. But inside of main JSX, I need to get rid of a few things. So I wanted to import app, which is great. But I don't want it to import any of the CSS that I just deleted. So all of this stuff can actually go away as well. Because in the end, all I want to do is show an h1 tag, and I want the class name to be background red 500, and I'll just say hello there, for example. So there we go. Let's get for the state. It's not going there. Okay, cool. So that's that. Next I want to do is I need to come to my, well, the next thing I need to do is I actually need to make a Tailwind .css file. So this is going to be where I'm importing all of my Tailwind classes or objects. So in development, this will be all of them. When you actually do a production version, it'll shrink down, it'll do tree shaking, and only actually give you the Tailwind classes that you're invoking. Okay, so after I've done that, that's great. I need to come back here to my index.html file because I need to import the file that I just created, right? Because I need to import Tailwind somewhere. So again, I'm deleting that line because I'm no longer using the Vite logo, so I don't need to import it. So here, instead of calling it styles.css, I called mine tailwind.css. I also want to change the title of my page. This is the tab that when I go to my home page, to my channel name, for example. That's not required. It's just something I like to do. And then after that, you do npm run dev. If I go back to my Safari window, you can see it's turned to hello there, and the background is red, just like I have described in my app.js file. And that's it. You've installed Tailwind and you're good to go. In the next video, I'll show you how to import a Tailwind Plus template into your React project, and I'll also show you how to structure it so it's actually a little bit more manageable. But thanks so much for watching. Please like and subscribe to the channel. It really helps me out. If anyone has any questions on how to install Tailwind into their React project, let me know, and I'm happy to help. Thanks so much.